Today is a lovely day because of you. Great morning, grade 4 students. Once again, a scientific day with Miss Shara. Let's look at our work plan for today. We'll have science bits. Let's watch as a recall of our last lesson last time, the sun. Then we'll have discussion, scientific activity, and then thumbs it. Let's read our learning targets. First, I can describe the roles of the sun. Second, I can explain the importance of the sun. Let's have our science bits for today. Look at this one. This one is a Proxima Centauri. Astronomers monitoring Proxima Centauri, the nearest star to Earth's solar system, have spotted the most powerful flare ever seen, erupting from the red dwarf, a titanic outburst lasting just 7 seconds that generated 100 times more power than any known flare from the sun. Proxima Centauri's planets are getting hit by something like this not once in a century, but at least once a day, if not several times a day. MacGregor said if there was life on the planet nearest to Proxima Centauri, it would have to look very different than anything on Earth. A human being on this planet would always have a bad time. For our essential questions, what are the roles of the sun? Why is the sun important? Recall by watching this video.
Hello friends, and welcome to a new Happy Learning video. Today we're going to learn about the most important star in the universe. Today we're going to study the sun. The sun is a star, an enormous sphere of extremely hot gas which is continuously shining and spinning around. It seems much bigger and brighter than any other star, but that is only because our planet is close to it, more so than to any other star. The sun is in the center of our system, and that's why we call it the solar system. And all the planets in it revolve around the sun. It has been shining in space for more than 4.5 billion years. Yup, I said B for billion, and scientists claim it will continue to do so for another 5 billion years. It's incredible! The sun is composed of gas. The majority of this gas is hydrogen and helium, though there is also some carbon, nitrogen, and oxygen. It shines so brightly and transmits so much energy because in its interior there are atomic reactions which turn the hydrogen into helium. To give you an idea, the surface temperature on the sun is 5,800 degrees Celsius. In only 1 second, more energy is released from the sun than that which has been consumed by all humanity so far, just in 1 second. Compared to the Earth, the sun is enormous. 1,300,000 planets the size of our Earth can fit inside the sun. It is also very far from our planet. Do you know how long it would take us to get to the sun? Well, considering that the sun is 150 million kilometers away, if we would travel from the Earth to the sun by car at a speed of 100 kilometers an hour, we would take 170 years to get there. Though the light that the sun emits doesn't take that long to get to the Earth. It takes only 8 minutes for the light to travel from the moment it leaves the sun till it reaches our planet. That's 300,000 kilometers per second. It's absolutely mind-blowing. It can circle the world 7 times in 1 second. There is most definitely nothing faster than light. So now we have learnt a little more about the sun, our star, and about light. I hope you found it all very interesting. Goodbye, friends. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to Happy Learning TV.
Let's talk about the roles of the sun. Role of the sun in the solar system. The sun is a very small star out near the edge of our Milky Way galaxy, but target to other objects in the solar system from the point of view on Earth. It looks large and massive. Our sun, the gravitational anchor that keeps the planets, asteroids, comets, a member of the solar system orbiting around it, which are strongly attracted to the sun's huge mass. The gravitational attractions keeps these bodies in orbit around the sun. Now let's take a look at the role of the sun in the water cycle. The water cycle, just like what we have talked about in our previous lesson, is the process by which the water rises into the air and returns back again as rain. During the process of the water cycle, the following processes takes place. The sun provides thermal energy to the Earth's surface water, which is the key to evaporation. The sun heats bodies of water like rivers, lakes, and oceans, which then evaporates into the atmosphere that in turn becomes water vapor. The water vapor then condenses and cools, becoming precipitation like rain, snow, and sleet, before falling back to Earth. Without the sun's thermal energy, the whole water cycle will stop, therefore creating a very big problem that will affect all types of living organisms. Importance of the sun. So how do you think the sun is important? Why do you think it is important? Okay, let's find out. First, Earth rotates on its axis and revolves around the sun, making us enjoy day and night and changes in season. We call the time when we see the sun rises as daytime and when the sun sets as nighttime. The sun is important because this is where the moon gets its light. The moon shines by the reflected light from the sun. There will be no moonlight on Earth if there is no sun. Plants need light energy from the sun to make food. Plants and animals will die if plants cannot make food. So this is the process that we call photosynthesis. Look at this view. This is what we call a rainbow. You can see a rainbow in the sky when the slanting rays of the sun strike the rain showers. There is no rainbow without the sun. You can see the different colors of objects due to the reflection of light from the sun. So if you can enjoy different beautiful colors, that is because of the sun. The reflection of light from the sun. Just as our last week topics, the weather. The changes in weather depends on the amount of sun's energy that passes through the atmosphere and absorbed by Earth. The sun provides enough heat to warm the bodies and habitats of living things. Earth will become a frozen planet if there is no sun. So a big ball of ice. So sun hits our planet. So that's why it's very important. And with the development in technology and advances in science research, the solar energy of the sun is now harnessed as the source of electricity to run some machines in our community. So we call this as solar power. See, there's a lot of roles and importance. So we cannot live, our planet cannot survive without the sun. That is how important the sun is to us, to each and every one of us, to all the animals, to all the plants. Okay, it holds the earth in place. Right, now let's go to our reflection time. Even the darkest night will end and the sun will rise. So as the role of the sun in the solar system, it creates day and night, right? So even the darkest night will end. So let us be happy that after a long night, tomorrow the sun will rise. So that means there is hope. Even if there's a problem, we have our opportunity to start anew in the following day. That is the thing that we can expect, that every day the sun will rise and the darkest night will end. So every problem has a solution. So do not be sad. Let's just look for the right solution. Right, that's it. Let's go to Janyo and answer your scientific activity. So this time, what you're going to share in your blog is, what are the roles of the sun? So why do you think the sun is important? You can share as many importance as you can. And when you are done with your shared blog, you go to thumbs it and answer the wrapped up. Heart, thumbs up, or raise hand. Feel free to ask questions and I will gladly answer it. Right? Every day is a happy day. Stay happy. Thank you very much for listening. Stay safe. Another scientific day with Miss Chara. See you next time. Bye-bye.